Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Cheesecake Clash Royale here, back with another video, and today we're around like top 100 with Real Hogs. Sorry for like not uploading. Uh, I was on like vacation. I'm recording this on vacation too, and I kind of have to like wait till I get home to like post it. So this video will probably be like one day old or something by the time I upload it, which is okay. But today we're doing some like top 100-ish ladder, and already, as you can see there, it looks like we're going against Graveyard Freeze, and I already got the King Tower activated. So with the Monk, like, if the Monk is, like, on the middle tile or, like, a little bit towards, like, your King Tower, like, on your side of the map, you can log the Monk when he's in his ability, and I'll activate your King Tower. So we're going against Graveyard here, so activating King Tower means, like, I've almost, like, pretty much won the game already, because especially with him, I'm pretty sure he runs Freeze. Like, it's just going to be really hard for him to connect with my Poison as well. So yeah, we're using this really whack Royal Hogs Poison deck. I've been trying out a lot of different spells this season. I've been trying out Earthquake, Rocket. I even tried Lightning for a little bit, but I think that Poison and Earthquake are probably like the two best spells right now. I was playing Rocket for a bit, but the meta kind of like evolved because there was a bunch of like spammy Phoenix, Mirror, and Eagle decks, and the meta kind of evolved to where like those decks kind of got filtered out because of the new update. I mean, Phoenix is still like the strongest card in the game, and so is the Monk, but like the deck just doesn't work as well. Like, as you can see, this guy's in level 13 Monk, but he just spent 9 Elixir on my push, so I'm going to go Archqueen of the Lane. I think he's going to NATO it, so I'm just going to not... Okay, so he's going to freeze. See, the reason I did an ability there is because I knew he was going to, like, do something to, like, counteract the ability, like NATO or freeze it, so it wouldn't really have done anything. It would have just been, like, a waste of 1 Elixir. So, yeah, interesting ability from him. It gets, like, a little bit of damage, but other than that, it doesn't really do anything. And, yeah, he's really overcommitting here, but I kind of have to, like, respond to that, unfortunately. If that bowler was, like, more dead, I could have just gone Hogs there, and I probably would have gotten a lot of damage. But I'm going to split Hogs anyway. I'm splitting because he doesn't have Tornado in hand. A lot of times, versus decks like this with a lot of splash, if they have Tornado, like, you almost never want to split Hogs unless their Tornado is out of hand. And then if it is, always split Hogs because it'll, like, take out so much more Elixir than they want to. Because they're going to have to respond to both lanes, like, with at least, like, 4 Elixir. Especially with this really heavy deck that Storm is running. I think he only has, like, 4 Elixir cards. Other than the NATO, of course. So he froze there, but that's like a really big overcommitment. Now, these pigs are going to get a lot of damage, especially even after that NATO. Like, one of the pigs is still going to be on the tower, and that's going to pretty much even out the damage. So we pretty much took back the entire damage lead, and now we can poison those Zappies as well, because this deck has a really fast cycle. So even if he wants to go in on the offense, we're going to be back to a poison like before his graveyard gets down. Like, just a log here, and we're already back to the poison, but I'm going to save it for now. Yeah, okay. I'm probably going to go Hogs up here to, like, kite the Monk back. And he's going to go Bowler. Yeah, there's a Bowler. I'll log that all. So, yeah, just a really good position right now. I have my Poison in hand and Bomber plus Delivery to take care of this Bowler. I might not even need Delivery. I'm going to go roll Hogs left lane because his Bowler's out of cycle. So is the Xyz. Oh, never mind. I'm wrong. His Xyz was 1 card off and the Zappies put it back in. Okay, so interesting freeze. He has to spend a lot on defense whenever his bowler's out of hand, which is really good for us. I'm going to go for Royal Hogs again. I think his bowler... Yeah, his bowler's back. That's alright. Still just... Once again, he had to spend 8 Elixir for that 5, and then we get a really easy cleanup. And he can't even go in the offense because he's just too low in Elixir. Let's go Archqueen in the middle. If he does Graveyard here, it's just a pretty easy defense. I don't really recommend going Graveyard here from him, but he did it anyway. Interesting. Let's kite the Phoenix up and then go Royal Hogs with the Poison on the Graveyard. Yeah, and his bowler's not in hand, so that Monk is just not going to do enough. Okay, so he freezes. That's alright. We have my ability. I'm going to use it, but he might use his own. Yeah, so my Archqueen's going to kill itself. Unlucky. Let's go split Royal Hogs here, just to apply pressure on both lanes. And, yeah, so really good double lane pressure. He had to respond to both with, like, 9 Elixir. And once again, just he can't really go on the offense here. I mean, he can, but, it's just going to be a really easy defense. I'm not sure what he's doing. Just go Delivery on everything. Just once again, really easy cleanup. Then Royal Hogs in the middle split because we have that Archer Queen on the other lane to apply pressure. I have my ability. He has to respond to that, otherwise he's going to lose. Yeah, that Executioner is just dead, so let's go Royal Hogs at the bridge as soon as possible. And I think, is that Phoenix? Yeah, the Phoenix has an egg, but I don't think it's going to do anything. Yeah, there's only 10 seconds left. There's not much you can do. It's pretty much game over at this point. Yeah, it's going to be GG's. A pretty easy win to start off the video. I can't really remember how many trophies I'm at, so I don't know how much I'm about to get, but hopefully like it's like plus 30, something like that. Let's see, plus 34, nice. That's a good amount. Let's just hop into the next game. Top 119. All right, guys, we're in a game here against Mugi. You know, the best player in the world. I guess Muhammad might be the best player in the world. Who cares? Like, one of them is the best player in the world. That's all that matters. But yeah, we're against Mugi here. I believe he's running like a graveyard, or not graveyard, a balloon freeze deck. So this matchup's like really hard, especially with the monk, because he has balloon, and my only counter to air is Archer Queen, and he kind of has the monk, which like reflects all my Archer Queen's shots, and already with a freeze. So yeah, that's gonna get at least 2 shots. So we're gonna start. Oh wow, 3. That is unfortunate. I'm just gonna try and get my pigs down, and I have that ability back up. So yeah. Okay, good Phoenix from him at the bridge. Nothing less from Mugi. I'm gonna go bomber at the bridge too. Apply some more pressure. He's gonna have to respond even more to that now. That bomber might just lock on. Yeah, he doesn't have enough elixir. Huge bomber connection. That's gonna pretty much even out the damage. Maybe one more shot? No, okay. That's alright, but you know, considering the start where he just gets 3 balloon shots right away because he goes balloon freeze at the bridge, like I'm not opposed to this, because you know it wasn't looking too good for me at the start. I might have to like go for like poison delivery defenses on the balloon, even though it's kind of awkward to use my poison on defense. I think it's like my only way of defending. So he's got the monk in the back, so I'm just gonna roll hogs, because if he goes on the offense here, there's like just no way I can defend it. So it's gonna force out a lumberjack, which is good. I'm pretty sure he has enough for balloon here. Yeah, so I think I'm just gonna have to sack my tower, but I'm gonna try and defend it. I'm not sure if it's gonna get off in time, if he has a freeze or not. Okay, he might freeze here anyway. Yeah, so he froze. That's alright. If that lumberjack didn't go in that lane, I probably could have just won the game there, because I would have defended perfectly, and then the next few defenses would have been like not too difficult. But now it's gonna be like a 2-tower game, which isn't the best for me, but you know, at least I'm still in the game. Just one more poison, that's gonna finish off the tower, and he gives us value with that Phoenix, so I'm just gonna take it, and that's gonna be tower down right there. And yeah, this push is gonna be pretty difficult. Just log, try and get that poison down. Ice Spirit, and yeah, it's gonna be a freeze. It's gonna get 1 shot. Oh wow, not even 1 shot. Holy, that timing was like super close. It was about to hit my tower right there. Let's go roll hogs and bomber in the pocket. Okay, so I put bomber in the pocket there just in case he like monked or lumberjacked like close to his tower, so it would have splashed, but Mugi's just too good to fall for that, so it's kind of pointless. I shouldn't even have tried that, to be honest. Monk in the back. That's alright. Skeletons. I'm going to try and cycle back to more royal hogs here. Let's go Ice Spirit in the back and then royal hogs at the bridge. Got my bomber ready for whatever he's got here. Yeah, I'm probably just going to poison and delivery all this, but that monk is still going to kill my entire Archer Queen pretty much. Yeah, my Archer Queen's just dead, and he's going to go balloon. Let's try and poison delivery, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Hopefully that delivery will pull up the lumberjack. Okay, it does. That's huge. Ice Spirit, but nah, that freeze is still going to get off, and that's 1, 2, probably 3, maybe even 4 shots. Okay, thank God it didn't get 4th shot. Let's go in here. But yeah, Phoenix is just super good against royal hogs, especially with that tornado. We only got like 4 shots right there. It's going to be really close. Archer Queen in the middle here, just in case he went balloon. Okay, he's just going to go balloon probably with that monk. Nah, yeah, that ability was terrible for me. I don't know what I'm doing. If I didn't ability there, maybe I still could have won the game, because Archer Queen would have survived, but no. Yeah, it's going to be GG's. Well played from him, but even more on my part, like, that wasn't very well played from me. Let's just hop into the next game. Alright, boys, we're in the 3rd game here against CHN APTX 4869 star emoji. I believe this is a Mega Knight bait player. So this matchup is going to be like sort of like a 50-50, but you know, with that starting play right there, just like holy, kind of just went royal hogs and then poisoned his goblin gang. So he took a lot of damage, kind of starting hindering in there, I'm not gonna lie. But this guy's like 100 trophies below me anyway, so even if I win this, it's only gonna be like a plus like 20, probably something around that. But Yeah, it's looking like a pretty free win at this point because I already got all that damage. You know, even if I go roll hogs here, he's probably gonna Mega Knight. Yeah, and with that Mega Knight, all I have to do is just activate King Tower, and anything he throws behind that Mega Knight's just not gonna do enough. So, you know, even if he applies pressure, yeah, just Bomber here. He's probably gonna prediction zap for my skeletons, but I have an Ice Spirit, so yeah, that's gonna be GG. Okay, the King Tower activated that early. His Mega Knight's out of hand, so I could just go roll hogs and okay, so he just gave up. You know, I respect that he already knew it was over, so he decided to just give up and let me take the win because he's saving both of our times. Yeah, that's really respectable. I like this guy. He's cool. I'm not going to cut the video because I'm lazy, so you're just going to have to wait and watch me 3-crown him. But, you know, the season ends coming up. I'm hoping to, like, you know, I have 2 accounts in, like, top 100 right now. One of them is in top 50. I'm playing on my main, but I have my alt as well. So, you know, I'm hoping to get, like, some top 100 finishes. Let's just hop into the next game. All right, we're in the 4th and probably final game here. Unless this game goes like last game where he just gives up immediately. So let's just go roll hogs of the bridge here, my favorite starting play. And, okay, Monk and Tombstone. That can pretty much only mean one thing, and that's going to be Graveyard Poison. It could be like the Zappies Phoenix version, or it could also be like Splash Yard with Monk. Let's try and activate King Tower here with the Bomber. So if he abilities, that's kind of just like a free activation. Okay, so he did an ability. We'll play it on him. We didn't get the King Tower activation right away, but he does not have his Tombstone back in cycle yet, so I'm just going to go roll hogs at the bridge here, and this is going to be a big connection. Yeah, that's a lot of damage right there. We like that. If he does go Graveyard, you know, it's not like too hard of a defense. I can just like poison and just clean everything up. Let's go Ice Spirit here, and then Skeletons up high just to make sure that Phoenix doesn't get any damage, and then Bomber as well. Yeah, I'm just going to play a little bit slow here because he does have his Tombstone in hand. So I'm probably just going to log the choose that. Okay, never mind. I'm going to try and pull his Monk into the middle so I can activate King Tower. Because there's no way he doesn't activate King Tower versus an Archer Queen. Yeah, he did. So that's just a free activation. And he fell right in my trap. You know, as expected of a Graveyard player. Not like they're not very smart as a kind. You know, so he kind of just gave me a free activation. And that's going to be GG's. Because with that poison, as I said earlier in the old Graveyard matchup, like, they all just let me activate their King Tower with the Monk. Like, it's every game. It's actually crazy. I'm pretty sure, like, he just can't win at this point because of that King Tower activation. So I'm in a pretty good spot. Like, I can even poison his Tombstone. I don't have to save my poison for the Graveyard anymore because I have that King Tower activated. He doesn't play Freeze, so that's why I'm doing that. Against Graveyard Poison, like, all I need is, like, a log, and it'll clean up, like, the entire thing with my King Tower. And that's a lot of damage with the roll hogs there, so, you know, we're in a really good position. If I lose this, I'm just awful at the game. Let's go Delivery, Ice Spirit. Maybe we stun the Monk before it abilities. Nice. That's going to kill the whole thing. Yeah, once again, just one of these creatures. I wouldn't even call it a human. Making the stupidest play he could have made there. Letting the Monk die to my Archer Queen. That was like his only chance he had. Let's go log on all that. It's going to kill 2 of the Zappies. One of them's going to survive, but that's not a big deal. We just have our King Tower activated. And, yeah, one more Pig's Push will take the tower. Just got to delivery this. He's probably going to go to the Graveyard here, even though there's no hope for him. Yeah, not sure what he's trying to accomplish here with 15 seconds left. But it sure is not a victory because that's just not possible at this point. Delivery on everything, and yeah, that's going to be GG's. And I think that's probably going to be the end of the video. You know, thank you guys for having patience. I'm sorry for not uploading daily. You know, I was on vacation. I didn't really have time to upload. I apologize, and my PC's at home, so couldn't really, like, edit the video. And, you know, I'd like to thank you guys all for watching once again. Make sure to sub. I'll see you in the next one. We are top 100. Nice. Peace.